right, everybody, welcome to Slap Son. We're going to talk to this guy. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Aaron the Colossus Turner. I'm going to be going against Wes Manna at the Fontainebleau March 7th in a heavyweight clash.
Very cool, very cool. So for those that don't know, if you're not a slap nerd, some last minute things happened. And why don't you tell us what happened to your opponent and who's the new guy?
Well, I got told the news on Sunday. I was here for the week for some training going on at the UFC. We got some early training in with some of the newbies and, like a couple guys that just don't have much experience. And I got told that James had to unfortunately drop out. And obviously, all my best wishes and prayers to James. And I was matched up with Wes Manna. So.
Man, that's insane. Mm-hmm. So were you there when like Pono and Mikey were there and that Saturday training out?
It was actually, I didn't get to see them, actually.
Okay.
I was around babyface Anthony Blackburn and I was with Wolverine Ron Beta. So they're our coaches. And we were just over at the UFC just getting some training and getting some last minute, time with, a couple of our new teammates. So.
Yeah, for sure. So was it a holy shit moment or were you pretty chill about the news? Because you got blasted twice. You got, okay, not happening. And then they told your opponent in the same moment. Mm-hmm. So at least they didn't make you wait to hear who your new opponent was.
Yeah, I think just the news drop in at first of James not being able to compete was a very upsetting news. I was a little disappointed. But the fact that, I'm still matched up, I get to be on the card and I get to compete, I'm happy about that. Just the only little change of my training is Wes is 6'1", Siegman's about 6'4", and coin toss kind of makes a little bit of a difference, but, it's the name of the game. It's the way it is.
Yeah.
It's, how it goes.
Absolutely, man. It is crazy that even though Siegman's a big guy, you're still a bigger guy. Mm-hmm. And we've talked about, does height matter or doesn't it matter, things like that. But at the end of the day, it's where you find the button on your opponent.
Right.
So we do have tape now on Wes, mm-hmm. a couple of them. Mm-hmm. So do you feel even more prepared because of that? Because with Siegman, we had the show and things like that. But I think with Wes, he's a bit more active on social media, things like that. Mm-hmm. So do you feel, even though it was short notice, you were prepared?
I'm always prepared. I'm always ready to go. I think just changes up a little bit in the film room instead of watching James. Him and Wes are both different strikers. I think with James, he has a lot of power, but Wes also has a lot of power, but he's very accurate with his strike. And he has a very unique technique that I've been studying a little bit. So I'm ready to receive it, and I'm ready to deliver it 10 times harder right back at him.
I love it. And you've got family coming in, yeah?
I do not. So actually, I have family in Vegas.
Okay.
They're over in Mexico right now, actually enjoying.
Okay, I shouldn't assume.
Yeah. But they'll be watching.
Dude, that's so cool, and it's on YouTube now.
It's on YouTube. So we ended up dropping Rumble, and we picked up YouTube, which I think will be good for us with views and just marketing. So I think
yeah, I was talking with Levi earlier. It's very telling that. So VeChain just signed as the new title sponsor, mm-hmm. and from what I read, it was legitimately $74 million, mm-hmm. Just a truck, mm-hmm. right? But when they announced the YouTube thing, I thought, oh, how telling is that's where the actual media is going?
Yeah.
Because how much money did they turn down from Amazon or Netflix, people that paid, billions of dollars to get the NBA and the NFL, right. and they just go, nah, we'll just put it on YouTube.
Right.
That's insane.
It is. Yeah.
And you can watch it so much. It's interesting because Rumble is just as easy, mm-hmm. but now it's just going to be that much quote unquote easier. Right. I'm excited to see how many people watch you fight, dude. Yeah.
It's going to be intense. It's going to be an intense matchup for sure.
Dude, that's amazing, man. Well, any last words for your opponent?
Wes, I hope you bring it, man. I mean, you're bringing the boom, but I'm here to stop it. Put a stop to it, and I'm going to knock you out, man.
Dude, I love it. Wes is bringing the boom. This man's going to stop it. Listen, it's going down Friday, March 7th. If you don't watch, you're crazy. We've established this, right? You're crazy. This man is a force to be reckoned with. I call him the Tower of Power. It's Aaron Colossus. What's going on, you guys? Thank you so much. And, dude, we'll be there cheering you on.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Be sure to follow, on Slap Son.